and April Studios. This is Plugged In.
The heck is that? I'm pretty sure there's a goat outside of our house, either being
Not even at the farm yet.
either being killed or having sex or something. I don't know what the hell's going on out there.
Oh my goodness.
What is happening, everybody?
Happy Monday to everyone. Hope you're doing well. And that
Ooh,
felt
Gary's
someone had the
here.
door unlocked and I snuck in early.
All right.
There's Gary.
There's no telling what this show's going to be about now. You said we didn't really have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
The problem is solved.
Yeah.
Gary Smith is here.
Well, welcome in Deanna and Hank as well. We appreciate you joining us and everyone else who's decided to jump in on this Monday madness.
Yeah. Hey,
Welcome in, Scott.
Scott's here. He was a little befuddled yesterday that we weren't live.
Yeah.
We literally pulled a 4-day work week on the farm, like from 7 in the morning till almost 12-hour days, just nonstop manual labor that we're not really used to, and so we decided to just kind of chill, and we saw that 5K was going, and I was like, I don't really want to compete against that. A lot of people have been watching him. And then I find out he's going live again now.
Yeah, he is.
So apparently he's just going to go live every night. So I was actually,
April's mic needs tweaking. Uh-oh, there's an echo. Welcome in, Rosemary, and the they're saying
no, well,
when I talk.
I don't care. There's nothing I can do.
No way to fix it right now.
No. I can turn mine down a little bit.
Yeah, Rosemary's saying there's a major echo.
Okay.
I don't know what to do, baby.
Be more prepared.
Well, we tried. It's kind of like the echo. It sounds mysterious. Mysterious like me, probably. Yeah, ever since we had that lightning strike, nothing works right. There's something off with everything, guys. So I am really, really sorry. April say, I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Is it really that bad?
Wow.
Turn your gain down a little bit.
Is that okay.
How's that? Is that better?
Is that any better, guys?
Tracy in Arizona's in
Welcome
the
in,
house.
Tracy. Thank you for joining us. It's a Monday, guys, and we're kind of, it would.
There you go.
There.
Okay.
Sounds better. I don't see anything, but yeah, that's better. All right. Thank you, guys. Sorry, but yeah, we tried to tweak a little bit of it before we went live, but it is definitely hard. Definitely hard. Yeah. So.
Here's to you, Hank. Hank and I were having Pat Blue Rib and
Yeah, you
PBR
PBR.
conversations.
Yep. I am not drinking tonight. I'm drinking water.
You're a tad bit under the weather, huh?
I am. I either have a cold or allergies, not sure which, but I will tell you,
Thank you, guys.
for the amount of time that we have spent the last 4 days working on the farm, the amount of dust that I've been exposed to from sanding and cleaning things, and it is what it is, right? But we'll
Well,
get through it.
We got a premiere for the farm
Yep.
tonight. It's unfortunately not one of the work videos. It's the Olympics video, and then we will get into.
The next time around is
Yep.
right. Yep.
Yep.
I will tell you, if it's the same video I saw and you haven't edited it at all since I looked at it, it's
not.
absolutely hilarious. I was rolling and I was crying. I was laughing so hard. Lisa is in. Lisa.
Well,
So Lisa, we went to WinStar. I know
Yes,
you
we
said you
did.
wish you could have met us, but Wednesday night we went to WinStar. Was that Wednesday? It was Wednesday.
Wednesday night. Yep.
Yeah, so we decided, we've been working super hard all the time. We're going to go to WinStar. We're going to have a great time. We're going to spend the night.
Yeah, and 5K was live that night too. Apparently, that guy's just has no freaking life and just gonna live at the casino, and we'll have to go live at 3 in the afternoon. Go ahead. Apparently, I'm upset about that.
I think you are. Anyways, we went up there. My nephew, or our nephew, I should say, came over, took care of the dogs for us. We were able to spend the night. We had a very successful first stream. We did 2 streams, if you guys didn't know. We did one where we went horizontal. Did you get all the crops planted, hogs castrated? Oh my gosh.
There will
it's
be
gonna
no
fun.
hogs.
There are no hogs.
No.
Yeah, so we went live. We did really good, and I played some games we hadn't played before. I talked you into playing the one Buffalo game that you just absolutely despise, and it was pretty good to us.
We did
up
pretty
and
good.
down on it. We had a great time. It was so nice to be back in our element. I know this is our element, but it was just kind of nice to do that, right? We used to do it every Thursday night, and I missed it. Like, it was a lot of fun. It really, really was. And then Gary says, if 5K has that much energy, he needs to come to the farm and put in a few hours.
5K and I really don't get along. The last time I was coming into Vegas, he left abruptly. We've had some words in the past, so.
Yes, you'll have. Most
So,
definitely.
I think he's a tad bit reluctant to be in the same room with me.
Perhaps. I try to still support him every now and then. I'll go into his lives.
I'm not hating on him.
I
I mean,
know.
if he's got money to go every night, geez, go ahead. But I
Can
mean,
you imagine?
it's kind of hard to plan anything when the guy's giving away half of his savings.
Gary says, don't bet the farm at the casino. It's all good. Right?
Yeah, that won't happen.
But so anyways, we went live. We really did have a lot of fun. And then we went and decided to do the vertical. Is that what
Yeah,
it's called?
the
Which I don't know why it's such a big deal.
Ron
right now.
Gambles was like, you guys are missing out. Like, we were gonna make millions of dollars in 5 minutes by going vertical on YouTube. So
I
we
don't think that's what he said.
so we gave it a shot.
Yeah, we did. But you know what? It was a really good, it was a good test, right? To kind of see how it looked and how it felt to do vertical.
It's a little different.
I didn't like it because I couldn't keep up with the chat, right? You can't see the chat. It just scrolls and there's no way, it's not slow. I can't imagine someone of Jay's size of a community in the slot, watching the channel, playing slots, how he would ever be able to keep up. I mean, it was just scrolling super fast, and we didn't even have that many people in there. But
Oh, yeah, it was horrible.
It also allowed us to test different areas at the casino, because as you know, we always play in New York, or we play in the Rome smoking room. And, it didn't go very well, right? We kept buffering.
Well, we were buffering and we were losing money, and I mean, we played we played for almost 3 hours on $100. Just kept winning and going down, and I think we ended up with like up 300 or up 200, and then it all went to hell when we went vertical.
We gave it all back, but in the midst of all that, right, we got to test some of the different areas of wanting to play in the casino itself, because it is massive. It's 1.5 miles end to end. But we also met someone, right? We met Teresa, which is Trinka Slots.
Yeah.
She joined us. She was like, hey, you.
I know that hat.
I know that hat. That's the Slot Lizard's hat. And we were like, yes, ma'am, it is. And then she was asking who we were, and then she
Well, who are you
remembered us.
guys?
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, she knew who we were.
Yeah, she sure did. So that was kind of fun to run into a sister slot lizard, right?
Yeah, a sister lizard.
A sister lizard out there. It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Gary says there are some things that require horizontal: slot streaming, sleeping, sex, and passing out.
Yeah.
Vertical seems to have lots of buffering when I watch it on my TV. Well, that's good to know. Maybe it wasn't just to us, because it was horrible.
Yeah, it was bad.
right?
I don't think we've ever had just everybody just leave our live stream.
Yeah, I mean,
that
we
we didn't
buffered for
end.
like a minute, and
We
everybody was
buffered and came back, and there was like 2 people, and
Yeah.
one of them I think was you. So it was horrible.
Yeah, but it was, I think we should try it again in a more.
I think maybe
known
we
area.
do like 30 minutes
I know, Deanna.
pre-show, and then we switched to vertical. Then we switched to horizontal.
Yeah. So it's interesting, Deanna, you say that you miss Jay and the slot lizards. The last 2 Saturdays that we have been working at the farm, you have said to me, how nice would it be to be able to leave here,
Go home.
go home on Saturday night, get some beer, order some pizza, and sit down and watch Jay play slots.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, the first time I was like, yeah, that would be really cool. And then you said it again this Saturday night. And so I thought he was going live, and I got really excited. And you're like, no, I'm just saying, how nice would it be? Not you want to go home like he was going live, right?
Well, speaking of that, I talked to Jay. He called me for my birthday, so I talked to him last week.
Yeah, last Friday.
It was last,
No, Sunday or Monday. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Anyways, he's still alive. That's a good thing. Apparently the lab is way he underestimated that. You think that I'm underestimating all the work that we're doing out there? Yeah, he had no clue. Apparently, what he told me basically is that he's always jumped into already built facilities and he's worked at 1 or 2, and he had no clue of what it took to get one of those off the ground. And I mean, now I think they're opening up another like a walk-in side or what have you. And yeah, meth labs are not easy. But yeah, so he's still out.
Well, Rosemary said he was on the clip father last night.
Very possible.
It is very possible.
I mean, I know he's been jumping on some other people's stuff, but for him to go out and just do it
On his own, that's a big commitment. It is.
It is.
It is so much work to go live,
Yeah.
right? This is getting to be more and more easy for us, although we're having technical difficulties now that we've had that lightning strike. But going live out the casino and making sure you have the signal, and even though we have permission to film, I watched you the entire time we were playing. You kept looking around,
Yeah.
like just waiting for somebody to walk up and ask us to leave, even though we have permission. And they haven't done that, but in a very, very long time.
I mean, if every time you went to Burger King, you got punched in the face, well, then when you go back to Burger King, they're like, it's okay now. The whole time you're eating, you're going to be like,
Looking around.
and that's pretty much what it was. We've been, not necessarily perhaps thrown out of there, but it was strongly suggested that we definitely quit doing what we were doing and leave. Now, we've gone live there many times since then, but it's still, if that overzealous guy comes up, what are we going to do? Fight him?
No.
I mean, we got to kind of shut it down, and it's a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
There was 2 police officers that walked by us that were, the
Security people or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
and they just kept walking, and it was great. I mean, at Choctaw we do that, and they come up and ask us,
Who
hey,
we
what's your
are,
channel
what are we
name?
doing?
And
It is a different vibe.
It's a completely different vibe.
Yeah, it is. And, we didn't even talk about when we spent the night, we stayed at the inn. So oddly enough, for the first time in a long time, they're like, oh, well, we don't have any rooms available. We are sold out. And I was like, okay. And she's like, but I do have 1 room left at the inn. So the inn is like a motel, and it sits on the edge of the property. It's 3 stories. It maybe has, 60 rooms at best in the entire facility. And if you guys remember, we stayed there, a couple months ago, and they ended up giving us a smoking room. You weren't feeling good. You had COVID. That's the night we found out you had COVID. We came home.
Well, you won a hand pay. I think we walked out of there with close to $8,000, and I had COVID.
And you got COVID. I got a hand pay. You got COVID.
Woohoo!
But that's the last time we've been there, and so I was, you were like, oh, I don't really want to stay there, but we will. And again, it's just not nice. Like,
I'm pretty sure somebody parked a Volkswagen Bug on that bed the
it
night
was
before we got there.
terrible.
Yeah.
It was so lumpy. It was horrible. It was really low to the ground. There was no box spring, and there was supposed to be a box spring because I checked. It wasn't a platform bed, and it was just gross. The whole thing was gross. We didn't even take showers. We got up and left and went to the farm. Right? It was just gross, and I don't get it because on a Saturday night, guys, I'm not kidding you. People pay $299 to stay at this place, and I don't get it. It's just not good.
They must really want to gamble.
They must, I guess. I don't know, but it's just, so you were talking about Jay. You got that phone call from him. He is doing good, right?
He's doing good.
Super busy.
Yeah.
There was something else I wanted to bring up. The farm. Well, we got a lot done this weekend. Did we talk about that?
Not really. I mean, I said that we worked out there for.
Right. Hank, that's a good point.
What do you say?
I think certain casino floor employees pick and choose who they want to bully about filming slot play at Windstar. I asked one if it was to film, and they said yes, as long as I was filming only my play. Gary says, once stayed in a nasty hotel and put the shower curtain on the bed and slept in my clothes. Most people pass out and don't sleep on them. Yeah, that's true. They don't fall asleep. They just lay down and they're out like a light.
I can't think of. I can't think of a Vegas casino that I guess.
Circus.
Oh no, I've never stayed there.
Well,
never
I just
would.
meant in comparison to
I
what
would
the inn is like.
I would sleep in my car, or I'd pay a taxi driver to drive me around, or I'd find those mole people or something.
I tell you what, I'm going to do a fundraiser and something to the fact for fun and be like, all right, if we get 1,000 subs, $1,000 or some sort of something, you're going to have to go and stay at Circus. You're going to have to stay in the entire casino for a whole 24 hours. And I'm going to film how miserable you are. I think that would be so much fun.
Okay, I'll do it. You come up with do I get the $1,000?
Well, I guess, but I got to come up with something to challenge our members or challenge our community out here.
Get us to 1 million subscribers.
That is
Mike, and Mike will stay at Circus. That sounds. Let's do that.
Mike will do the first vertical sleeping stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good evening, Kathy. Welcome.
I will film myself the full 24 hours. I'll do it live. We'll film live 24 hours. Yeah. You get us to 1 million subscribers.
Okay. How about when we hit 5,000 subscribers, you'll do this?
Okay.
Yes?
I guess so. I don't know that I'll film the entire time.
He has to be there long enough to sleep.
No, I'll say 24 hours. I'll do the 24 hours circus challenge. I'll eat there. I'll drink there. I'll sleep there. Yeah.
Okay. So I think it's hilarious that April takes delight in Mike's misery.
Yeah. Yeah.
You won't be able to do that because 5K will be filming at the same time.
It's probably true. It's probably true.
So yeah, once we hit 5,000 subscribers, you'll have to stay in Circus 24 hours.
Well, hang on a second.
No, I'm gonna sleep. I'm sleeping at New York in the 1-bedroom.
And that's fine. I'll do this completely by myself. But how you mean if we hit 5,000 subscribers in the next 15 years? If we do it in the next year, I'll do this.
Okay.
From this point on.
Okay. So it is April 22nd, 2024. So if we hit 5,000 subscribers by April 22nd, 2025, you will spend 24 hours at a circus.
Yes.
Okay. Scott says if you hit 5,000 subs, I get to come stay at the farm for a weekend and eat and drink for free.
Sure. I'll feed you. Douche.
Well,
my best friend. What are you doing?
Is she really in here? I don't see her. I don't see her.
It just popped up on my screen.
Welcome in, Douche. Welcome in. So you heard it first. 4/22/25. If we have 5,000 subscribers, Mike will spend 24 hours
and
in circus.
I'll wear a pink leisure suit.
Really, like a 1970s?
Yeah.
Ooh, what if we add a Cool Whip into the mix?
Ooh,
12 hours with Mike.
Oh, see, Gary Smith already said it.
No, look. And Mike has to go to Circus. Circus is Cool Whip.
I can do that.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean,
he'd
I can
fit
get
right in.
I could get Cool Whip to go as Cool Whip.
Oh my gosh. Gary likes it. I like it. I think it's great. So see, we think alike.
Well, then you guys need to go out and get us. I don't know what.
Tracy says, "What the hell? I thought I was your favorite."
No. You're my favorite, Tracy.
Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. Tracy's like, "What? What happened here?" Speaking of favorites,
Douche is my favorite douche.
well, yeah, she's everybody's favorite douche. Definitely. I had a train of thought here.
That's fine, Scott. I guarantee you, I could feed you, and I'll.
Yeah, you are quite the cook. Cooking. Yes, this is what I was going to talk about.
Okay.
So you noticed something this weekend at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, I did.
Yes.
I did. They have chicken there.
Wow, Tracy is actually cussing.
Oh.
Favorites are not allowed, Kathy says.
Tracy and I have been doing this for a long time. She's my favorite Tracy.
All right, so yes, it has derailed. You're correct, Gary. But anyways, so you had a great perception? Is that the right word for Chick-fil-A?
Well, we went through there the other night, and we went through the drive-thru, and I don't know that I've ever been through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, and
Oh, that's true.
everybody was just happy. They were happy to be at work, smiling. You could hear it in their voice, and it's just But you know what? Surprisingly, I was bragging about them, and then we got our food, and my sandwich was about this big around.
Yeah, it was tiny, right?
It was about the size of a silver dollar. But I was actually really impressed with do they pay their employees really well? Do they, if you don't smile, we're going to kick your ass after work? I mean, what's their business model?
You know what is interesting? Because I would think...
Because nobody at McDonald's smiles.
No, they don't. And you make a good point, right? They are always very pleasant. I don't think my
Pop-Pop's
food's-
here?
Welcome in, Pop. I don't think I've ever gotten an order that's wrong from Chick-fil-A either,
No.
right? But if I was going to open up a business or a restaurant, or what? James is in. What am I missing here?
No. Hey, James.
Get over it, Tracy. It's only because I whined.
That's exactly right. So, douche, and I've said this over and over again, don't bring anything to this show because I will talk about it. And douche got her feelings hurt because she said that I said something that she felt like I was picking on her, which I wasn't. And if I was, it was
Not intentional?
Yeah, same thing I do to Pop. I make fun of him all the time, and he keeps coming back apparently.
You were not very nice to Mr. Fulton Mraz last
I
weekend.
was not mad. I was not trying to be mean. I just was like, every time he comes, he's falling through a roof or something, and I'm not. I don't.
I know.
I,
Sometimes people just probably...
They probably don't know how to take me.
They don't know your sense of humor at all.
and so, see, Douche got pissed off, and she reached out to April and basically told us to go fuck ourselves.
No, she did.
She wasn't coming back.
What is wrong with you?
And so now I have to be nice. Hi, Douche.
Oh, you don't...
I appreciate every single one of you, and I love the shit out of Douche. I think she's funny, but I wasn't trying to piss her off. But apparently I did.
Yes, Mike, I can bring it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Here we go.
Okay.
So, back to Chick-fil-A. I think if I was going to open up a restaurant or a fast food, I need to get a hold of their trainer's manual or whomever is in charge of their screening for employees, hiring them and training them.
Wait. Ah, shoot, wrong one. Sorry. Boom, read that.
I've been working there for the past 2 months, and they only hire happy, perky people.
Okay.
Huh.
So don't go to an interview on a when you're having a bad day.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, but they are always nice there, right? I just understand. Or
Jose's here, or Gracie. I think it's Gracie.
Yeah, it says Gracie there. I tune Mike out because I assume it's Cool Whipped. Oh my gosh. I can just sit back.
Cool Whip's funny.
Yeah, Cool Whipp's all right. He's okay.
No, we were just having a good time the other night.
Yeah.
I mean,
You were in rare form, right? But that's it though. That's why I love going to the casino.
Well, Gary came in and then, the wheels fell off.
The wheels fell off instantly. Yeah. Is there ever a good day for an interview? I don't know. I like interviews, but a lot of people don't. Like, I have people not necessarily directly on my team, but within like my peers' teams, and they are hard workers. They are good people, but they go on interviews and they never get the job. And no matter how hard we do like these interview boot camps with them, and we try to help them. It doesn't matter. Like, they just, for whatever reason, nerves, anxiety, or what have you, just takes over, right? And everything you trained them on or tried to help them with for the last 2 weeks goes out the door. Like, they forget about it. Like, it just, so, I think some people just don't interview well.
That's possible.
Right? I love interviews because you could pull up out on the street with a news camera and ask me a question, and I'm going to have an answer for you. But that's just me.
But my question is, I guess, why, if Chick-fil-A can pull this off, and that, there's, what it take us, it didn't take us that long, but there was, 40 cars in line?
Yeah. People love Chick-fil-A.
Well, and the food's not that great. I mean, it's good, but I don't think it's the amount of people showing up there. I think it's the atmosphere. I think it's the fact that your order doesn't get screwed up. And, I mean, it is decent food.
It is. I mean, sometimes it is. If the oil's not changed, you can
Yeah, we did have some bad Chick-fil-A not too long ago.
Look, Kathy says, I enjoyed the live. It was a good sense of humor. A good sense of humor is awesome. Yeah, you were definitely hilarious. If they would wear that pink jumpsuit, they'd be hired.
Well, I think everybody appreciated the live.
I do too. Tracy says that's why she's where she is. She's worked for so long because she can't remember her name.
We've spent a lot of money with your company in the last month.
Kathy says it's true. Interviews can suck for some, including herself. I usually prep for a week long. Yeah, I don't know. I love the interview. It's my thing. I love being put on the spot. I love answering. But
well, you're good under pressure.
I guess, right? I mean, we've had people ask us if I've taken any publication type of communication publications classes, right? But
Yeah.
I never have. I mean, this is just who I am. But I feel bad for some of these people that are in my department because they could do. The people that they're interviewing with, they don't get to see their work side of it, right? And so they're not getting hired, and they're really good people, and they're really good workers. And the worst thing about it is hiring somebody, and we talked about this, I think, before. You hire this person that comes in and just knocks you off your feet because they're just so perfect, and they say everything you want them to say. And then you hire them, and then you're looking at yourself going, what the hell did I get myself into, right? You hired the wrong person for the wrong reason. What is it? Unless she's confronted on a plane.
Tracy, you are my favorite, Tracy.
Tracy, I was in a work thing. I could.
And Linda's right, too. She said you can do a perfect interview and then they don't work out. And I've told this story many a times that I had two girls come in to interview, and I was working at a company that just hired temps. And they never interviewed anybody. They'd just get whatever was sent over. And I said, no, I'm going to interview. And I interviewed one girl. She showed up in a little business suit, and her resume looked great. And then I had a little 18-year-old girl that, you could tell that she was a party girl and how she talked and everything. And nope, I'm going to choose the business suit girl. She
How's that
lasted,
worked out for you?
she lasted 4 hours before I was calling the temp agency saying, come get her. She was eating at her desk. There was crumbs all through her keyboard. I told her it was business casual. Her shirt was so, it was just horrible. And I could already tell her work ethic was going to be horrible.
First off,
Oh my God.
Dude says next time she's going to kick ass, right, April? Yes, the next time I'm salted on a plane, I'm going to kick ass and I'm going to film it for you guys.
I was just talking about you.
Yeah. Look at this.
And you can see his new logo.
Oh, yeah? I couldn't see it. What happened to it?
It's right there.
J Vegas Slots. Welcome in.
It's up, dog. I've got the old merch on. I need to get some new merch.
You do need some new merch. Hey, while he's here, you should tell the story real quick of what happened on Wednesday.
Hell, I don't know what happened on Wednesday.
Jay, we were at the casino and somebody recognized us with the Slot Lizards gear on and then realized that we were the Mike and April Do Cool Stuff people, even though we don't do cool stuff anymore.
Yeah, some lady that apparently watches you.
J-Lobes.
She goes, I love Jay. And I was like, oh, yeah, he's cool. She kept looking at me, and I'm like, oh, no. She's going to come over here and kill me. But, no, she was...
Don't worry, I can take care of it now.
Yeah. She noticed the hat, and boy, she sure does miss you.
Yes, she does. She immediately subscribed and jumped in our chat.
Yeah, she was cool.
She was excited to get to see some of the people in the chat.
Yeah.
She misses the chat, misses the people and everything. So it was really kind of cool to run into her and for somebody to recognize it. Pretty darn cool. But yes, to answer your question, dudes, the next time I get assaulted on a plane, I do now know how to kick somebody's ass. And I do now have permission.
Did you watch a video or something?
No, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to hit them with the palm of my hand right into their nose. That's what I've decided. I'm just going to go just smack them.
You'd be better off to punch them in the throat. If you do that wrong, you're liable to shove their nose bone into their brain and kill them instantly, which would be funny in itself.
Okay, well, maybe I won't.
Then it'd be
that.
the Mike show. Mike Unplugged.
Hey, I'd call you from prison. I could call in and...
That's true. We could do like a video conference call.
Jay says he misses everyone, too. She's going to castrate them like a pig.
I was thinking about this, and if he's got time, we probably ought to have him on the show, not, just because, not to really do any updates.
Throat chop.
Yeah, we know. We got hit by lightning, and I need some J time to tune this stuff in.
Yeah, we do. Carry a razor in your shoe. Yeah, that'll make it through security.
Yeah. I think we ought to have Jay on before we move, because when we move, I don't know what's going to happen to...
Yeah, we do need to talk about
this show.
We do need to talk about that.
The show will still be here. It just may not be live.
And if we're going to have to
I don't know if we're going to be able to do live streaming from the house.
Yeah, I'm still having issues trying to find an internet provider that can come out and provide me what is required to run my computer system for work, since I do work from home. So there's definitely some of that. Make sure you have Bell money, April.
Yeah.
I need somebody else to have the Bell money to pick me up. You know what? I was in Scott's neighborhood. He could have, I could have called Scott Nightengale and said, hey, come get me. I'm in jail.
You could.
I'm locked up at the airport.
That's actually true. You might have been actually able to call him and do that.
Yeah, you could have wired him some money. He could have came and picked me up.
It's true. Either that or him and I just would have, gone to the casino. I could have flown up there and then
make my bell.
Had pizza money. And then we could have gone to the casino and then gone and played and said, okay, we'll see if we're going to get April or not.
Right. Yeah. So back to the internet. This show is just everywhere. I'm sorry, guys.
We're all over the place.
I'm not feeling very well. So I have called a couple of people. We've had people come out and look at it. and just getting the internet. We talked about it last week, so I won't go into great detail, but it's hard for us to get enough streaming uploads and downloads to run my computer system, so I don't know how the live is going to work. Perhaps this Sunday, casino 1st April, not going anywhere.
Ron Gambles is looking for food.
Someone said that there would be chips and dip.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You guys are so funny. I love all of you. Can't find an internet provider. So maybe on Sunday we'll have to maybe go live at like 2 or 2:30. It'll be from our phone just to kind of test some stuff out, right? This Sunday and see how it works.
Yeah, but we won't be able to use all this equipment if we're doing it from.
2 cans and a long string may work.
Ooh.
Viasat. So I did check with them. Was that today? I think it was today, right?
Is that the people that keep calling here?
Yes, they keep calling me now.
Are they better than Elon Musk's?
Starlink? I don't know. They said the same move out of Texas. We are not moving anytime soon.
There's internet across the street. There's literally high-speed internet across the street.
As a hot spot. Perhaps. We'll see.
I don't know if that's going to be strong enough.
Kissy cat.
Oh, hey, Kissy Cat.
I am listening, so I'll be in and out. All right. I
Cool.
hope you stay in more than out. Just go live at the casino for a while.
Well, we plan on doing that
We do
once
plan
we're
on
out
doing
there.
that. We're going to pick either every other week or every week. We're going to have one night where we'll go live from the casino. Now that we'll be closer. Billy Bob Internet Service, you tell us what to say and we will yell it along the way. Gary, I can't even imagine what you were like in school. I don't even know how teachers could even conduct
How do you know he
class.
went to school?
Well, he's pretty funny. Dig it up, Mike, and take it out old school cable stealing day style. You
know,
talked about that yesterday.
I've talked about that. I've talked about
The nuns beating Dave.
running it across the street. Yeah. I mean, it is literally right across the street. There is a Frontier wireless or whatever
I believe it, Gary.
Frontier box in our front yard.
Yeah.
And they said, well, yeah, it's there. And there's high-speed internet in there, but we're not planning on servicing your side of the road.
Yep, that's 2 people have now told me that. And the Viasat said that they could only promise me X amount of upload, megabyte, gigabytes, whatever it is. I don't know the language. But once I reached that maximum, then I wouldn't be a priority. And I forgot what we decided I use on a daily basis for work.
I don't
But
know.
it's a lot. And therefore, if it's not going to work for my work, it's probably not going to work for the stream
No.
at all.
Well, regardless, we have to come up with something. I don't know if that is the tin can solution, but we're probably going to order Starlink within the next week.
Yeah,
Because, well, you get a 30-day trial, so
We'll
have
try
to-
it. I mean,
we'll
we
have to.
got to do something. We're a month away, so we gotta figure this out. So what's scary is a sick mind is an educator by trade. He has his doctorate, by the way. So does Sherry. She has her doctorate. Tell them you will buy the cable and bury it yourself. Yeah.
no, I've said that. How much? Where do I need this cable? I will put it there.
You
I've
almost stopped that guy the other day on the street,
Yeah.
down the street.
Yeah. Hey, I'll give you $500 if you can make my internet work.
We'll give you cash on the spot if you
Cash
can go down to the
right
house
now.
real quick and fix it, right?
Yeah, if you can make it work. I mean, I don't want it for free. I'll pay for it. It's just,
Deanna says she's going to try Starlink.
well,
Who the
We-
hell moves in May? I don't know. Is this really your favorite Tracy? She sure is cussing a lot.
well, maybe somebody hacked. Maybe Dooge went over there and smothered her and took over. She's running both keyboards. I don't know.
Oh,
No, it means the same thing here, Gary.
What?
Laying
it would
cable.
be so much different here in the South.
Yeah, means the same thing here. I've offered to do that, is what I say. I'll lay some cable if you give me some internet.
Oh, you're just too funny. Way, way too funny.
We're trying.
Yeah. It's not that hot here in May, just so you know. Not quite as hot as it would be in July, August, September.
It was 51 degrees on Saturday.
Oh, it was cold and rainy. It rained and rained and rained. Right?
And Sunday it was 61.
Yeah.
So I think today was 72. So yeah, it's not like, in Arizona or Vegas where it's 500 degrees already by May.
Yeah, Dude had sent me a message.
What was it saying? Tell Mike to go to hell.
No.
Oh.
She was saying it was super hot outside. See, Tracy says it's 100 already.
It's super hot, and tell Mike to go to hell.
Love this little cold front we got, Kelly says, and welcome in, Kelly. It's nice to April.
Hey, what's happening?
Looks like April's cocaine habit may be out of control.
Yeah.
I give up on y'all. I really do.
It's actually kind of funny considering the last one. But at least you're classy and you do cocaine and you don't do meth.
Boom. I have nothing.
Neither does she, from what I understand. Me and my meth. Get it right. It's meth. Everybody's like, what the hell is he talking about?
Not me, his first wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, April has her teeth.
Yeah. That's why I chose her. I was like, as long as you're going to keep your teeth, you can do as much coke as you want.
Don't mind it, April.
I told you it was going to be an interesting show once Carrie showed up early.
Oh my gosh, y'all are just too much. Way too
Yeah.
much. I do love you guys though. I'm glad.
Dude, shut up.
It's a lot of fun. That's you talking to the dog, not me. Oh, she's still in here. That's why. Nasal
Waiting.
spray, April. For God's sakes, you're snorting again.
I told her that, and she was.
Dude, she's like, you need to do this, and I said I can't right before the show because it burns and it makes my eyes water, even though they're watering anyway. Okay, hey, what do y'all think about my new glasses?
Here.
We're just off topic now, so we might as well go with it. I picked up my new glasses today. Douche loves her some nasal spray. Yeah, I got new glasses today, so they have these little, I don't know if I like them though, because there's this little silver things right here. I got nothing. I'm sorry. We're going to talk about my glasses now.
Well, we got
Good
to.
thing you had shorts on.
Yeah, I was almost going to go full on non-shorts.
It's only a concern when April starts disassembling the stove to find the spy cameras. Oh, goodness.
I wonder if people are really going to.
They look like the other glasses Kissy Cass said.
I wonder if that's going to like spread across the
Be
YouTubes.
right back. Please keep laughing.
That April's some freaking cokehead.
Oh, my gosh. You could use this as a short. That's for sure. That'll get people to come to our live show.
About you being a cokehead?
Yeah, why not? That's
just
the
throw
red
it all
light.
out there.
She's gonna freak. When she sees the red light, she's gonna freak.
What's that?
And when I find that, did someone say meth? I'm back. Thanks, Ron.
Ron, there ain't no way that you would make me believe that you do meth unless you eat a shit ton whenever you're on meth, whenever you're using. You're far too plump to be a freaking meth head.
Again, not a nice comment to
Oh.
our people watching this show. What is wrong with you? Watch Mike and April. April does coke. It can be your new slogan.
Yeah.
Ron, he's in rare form, and he has been for like a week now.
Well, actually, this is me. I'm usually toned down so that, I don't offend people.
I know. Well, apparently you've gotten over that.
Ron's
Ron
one.
knows.
Ron's one of my people. I think he knows
Have a
I'm
Coke
messing
and
with
a
him.
smile. There you go, Tracy. We could get a shirt and we could wear it around.
Yeah.
Oh, Kathy is laughing. It makes me think of the lady at Choctaw that offered me coffee. I got coffee.
Hey, you want some coffee?
Coffee? It's the morning. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not. I'm good.
No, it's not that kind of coffee.
Linda says she's rolling right now. Oh my gosh.
More drug talk, huh? Roll them tight.
Where do you come up with this stuff?
I don't know. Considering I've never done drugs, I don't know.
Cheeseburger. Oh no.
See? Ron got it. He knew I was messing with him.
Oh, Deanna's laughing. Okay, you guys are way. Thank y'all for coming. Sorry I had to leave for a moment and cut my latest purchase. Is he cutting a line? Is that what he's saying?
I believe so.
Johnny Cash walks the line. April chops one.
April walks behind him and snorts it.
I see a random from April's employer tomorrow. Right, you're probably right.
Yeah,
I didn't think about that.
yeah, yeah.
My bosses do.
Your bosses do watch this. At least mine make it.
They make it known.
The people from my work make it known that they're here.
All right, we are kidding.
I've hidden your straw. It's okay.
I don't need a straw. What do I need a straw?
For your Coke habit.
Gotta go, everyone. Have a good evening. You too, douche.
Bye, douche.
Hope you come and watch our premiere after this.
I hope you come back again. You're gonna be getting texts. Fuck him.
Everybody's gonna be sending me nasty grams, baby. You need to behave.
Not everybody knows your phone number.
That's true.
Just Tracy and douche.
No straw. You're a champ.
Whoa. Is that why you keep getting your nails done?
Why?
See, little spoons.
My nails are spoons?
Never mind.
By Doogie. It's all good, April. It only stays in your system 48 hours for a drug test.
Seriously?
I would think it would be a lot longer than that.
Well, I thought it was you could do like hair follicles for like 6 months.
Nails, that's for opium. And
Oh, is it?
No
Okay.
idea. No idea.
I thought in the movies they're always showing the guy like scooping it up and then rubbing it on his teeth, and
Why would you rub it on your teeth?
I guess it gets it into your system quicker.
For the coke? And so they're the ones that lose their teeth?
No, those meth heads.
Okay.
I don't think you lose your teeth with Coke. I think it's meth.
That's messed up.
That is really messed up. Losing your teeth is messed up.
I couldn't resist because you say that.
That's really messed up.
All right, then.
Wow.
What else would you like to talk about tonight?
And you said we had nothing to talk about tonight right before I hit the go button.
I know. Ron says I'm back. It's called a key bump and stays in hair for 3 months and urine for 48 hours. You lose your teeth with Pepsi, not Coke. Your hair is true, but not many companies use that testing. Coke will kill you now, mixed with fentanyl. I'm married to a cop. I know, and that's the thing.
Whoa, her husband does Coke and fentanyl?
She knows because she's married to a cop.
Because he does fentanyl? Oh, he's arresting people that are doing Coke and fentanyl.
Well, I'm sure.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's like, I'm married to a plumber. Coke will kill you. I mean, okay. Just thought maybe he made more money than us and could afford the fentanyl added in Coke. We can afford fentanyl in our Coke. Oh, wow. We can just afford Coke. We're poor.
Gary, the names of my grandkids are Coke and fentanyl.
Oh. You really are from where you are. I'm not going to blast out where he's from, but.
Oh, my Lord. Way too much, way too much. All right.
I lost my teeth to chocolate cake. Yeah. Hair follicle tests can go back as far as they want, but you have to be accurate. Huh.
But the accuracy diminishes the further they go back. Interesting.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was supposed to continue reading. I got what I wanted.
They are more fun than heroin and slut bunny. Oh, yes, there has been a lot of D's in our area due to fentanyl mix. I bet that's a big thing.
Yeah, it is a big deal.
It is a very, very big, it's a problem right now, right? And it's
Only if you can't get it. Well, from what I've been watching this podcast, and it's this pretty big pot dealer, and now he's got a podcast where he talks to like ex drug runners and money launderers and all this stuff, and this one guy today I was listening, and he said that fentanyl, the biggest problem with it is that it's so freaking good on its own that people will just do it until they die. I mean, it's once you do it the first time, you were chasing the dragon, and you want more and more and more and more, and you're trying to duplicate that first one.
Because he said they're mixing it with prescription drugs. Scott says he's happy that gambling is his addiction and not drugs.
Yeah. Pop-Pop's ordering pictures.
See, Kelly says it's big problems in Mississippi as well.
I'm pretty sure it's a big problem everywhere. I mean, we really haven't heard a lot about it here, but.
Yeah, Pop, get ready. Things are so expensive their senior year. It's absolutely insane. And then if you want video, you have to pay for the video of that as well. I got addicted to X-Lax once. It was really shitty.
So,
Oh, jeez.
I want you to use this show tonight as a ruler of why we will never get to 5,000 subscribers, and I will never have to walk around as Cool Whip at Circus. We are never going to hit 5,000 subscribers in the next year.
Well, I'm happy and content with what we have.
I am too. I dig everybody.
Enjoy it. I love that we can come in here and laugh. Like
Just have fun.
It was fun, right? Everybody was laughing Wednesday night at the
Well, apparently not douche.
Most were laughing. Well, that's all we had to pay for. He is a tribal. Oh, I got it. I put X-Lax in my sandwich when someone was stealing it from the office fridge. Oh my gosh, Kissy Cat.
I would have made a whole cake. Actually, I know somebody who did that. Actually, one of our children. She had moved into an apartment with a friend, and then her friend moved her boyfriend in, which was a big fat guy, and they were eating all her food. And so she got up and made this X-Lax cake.
Did she really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
Covered it in chocolate, chocolate frosting, and left. And she came back, and it was all gone. They ate. Who does that anyways? By the way, who does that? If I'm living with somebody and they make a chocolate cake, who eats the whole dang thing? I can see maybe a piece, but they ate the whole thing. And
well, I'm sure they were sick for days.
Oh, she said
what? That's a problem solver right there.
Well, they didn't come out of their room for days, she said.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to eat my food as a roommate and I taint it with X-Lax, then I don't see you for a couple of days. It's a win-win.
Uh-huh.
DG Production.
What's happening, DG?
Welcome in. Sorry, the show has obviously derailed quickly.
No.
Once soaked cotton balls in jalapeno juice and covered like bonbons for the refrigerator thieves. Yep.
Huh.
All right. So some engineer was stealing my sandwich every day. You got him, Kissy Cat. That's actually I agree, that is a great prank.
You wouldn't want to steal my sandwich because the links I would go to, and you may never know, but I would. of the
Kissy cat, we need to talk. Best revenge was pouring a beanbag stuffing in my ex-boyfriend's car. Wow, those are like those little tiny.
Oh, that would be
Can you imagine?
they'd be there forever, ever. Hey, thanks,
See?
Gigi.
Thank you, thank you. People at my work are like, what is in the fridge is open for anyone and everyone. I just
Really?
don't get that, right? I'm not eating, when we have buffets at work.
I don't
or
eat
this
that
bring
stuff.
your own.
I don't know what your house looks like. I know what my house looks like.
There's no way I eat this stuff. There's no way.
Someone say sandwich.
Ron is back. Perfectly harmless fun, she says.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think I would do anything that they'd ever know. I just think I would, make like some salami sandwiches. I'd like carry it around in my underwear for a day or two and then come home and make a sandwich and then bring it to work the next day.
Oh my gosh.
There's a reason I have a refrigerator in my office.
Well, I'm sure. But do you guys participate in potluck?
I don't
potluck
participate.
Luncheons?
I will bring stuff, but I don't eat.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know what these people's house looks like. I was at a job and they used to have potlucks and I used to get in there and eat. And one day this girl goes, ooh, don't eat that, and that. And I'm like, okay, why? She goes, you should see their house. And I never had thought about it. And one of the guys I'd worked with had NASCAR tickets, and so we went over there to get them, and he insisted, I was going to meet him somewhere. He wanted us to come to his house. Whew. They were literally smoking in their house, and people do it. If you do it, each of their own, but they were like in a confined little area in their house that was smaller than our studio, just chain smoking. And I was like, I would never eat anything that came out of here. And so then that made me start thinking about potlucks. Unless I've been to your house and see how you keep your house.
Yeah.
A lot of dirty people out there.
Well,
You guys I'm sure, are all clean people, but I'd eat all of your foods. But see, Kelly doesn't do potlucks. Oh.
some people let their cats on their kitty
Yes,
counters.
yes.
That's gross. And then they're all in the kitty litter and then are up on the counters and.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's actually
What are
no
they smoking? Rosemary says. Cigarettes, right?
cigarettes. Yeah.
Gary wants to know, Mike's wearing a salami in his pants. Is that the first thing that attracted me to you?
No, it was actually cigarettes.
Yeah, you smoke ribs. Just hard to get in those little paper.
Yeah. Well, that's why I use the bigger ones. You can get the rib size papers here locally. You can. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
I do not.
He said I smoke ribs. Rolling papers to put the ribs inside and roll them up and smoke them. Never mind.
But you don't. You cook them on the smoker.
I understand
open.
that. He was making like a pot, smoking a joint,
Oh.
smoking.
Got it. Tracy says I wouldn't eat anything from potluck. I'm following you.
No,
buddy.
and I don't eat buffets either.
Yeah, we don't do buffets. Your dad was excited about going to a buffet on Sunday, wanted us to come with him, and we're like, yeah, we're out. We don't do buffets in Vegas. I don't know.
He invited us,
we
but
did Caesars, but
yeah.
it just, I don't do the buffet
I
thing.
don't do the buffet. I really don't eat that much to eat at a buffet.
I definitely don't.
No.
If you have to explain the joke, it's an epic fail. I know, Gary. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, are you ready to wrap up this
Yeah. Everyone want to meet us over at the other one?
Yeah, you want to do it right now?
Yeah, I can change it real quick.
Yeah, so do you have the link to Back to the Farm?
It's pinned.
It's pinned. So at the top we have our Back to the Farm, and this is the Easter Family Olympic video. which you're going to see part of the farm as well. And then the next video that we drop is going to be the introduction to the farm as well. So,
And if you haven't been there, subscribe.
yes, if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button.
But
And
I'll put it
remember-
in the link before we close.
Remember, 5,000 subscribers in 1 year, and Mike is staying at Circus for 24 hours.
As Cool Whip.
Yeah, that will be, oh, I really hope we can do this.
It won't happen.
I know, but it would be a lot of
It's
fun.
the reason I agreed to it. Okay, I'm going to make
create
it
a whole bunch of accounts and make them fake.
whatever, man.
All
Whatever
right,
gets
so
us there.
Deanna says we're going to see you back at the farm.
7:35. I'll make it.
Did someone say buffet?
Jesus.
Are the duck races at the farm?
There might be.
There might be, actually, Gary. You got to watch.
That's funny.
Yeah, that is. Where are we
Okay.
going, Kissy Cat?
I'm getting the link right now.
So we're going to drop the link. If you can click on that, then we will show, we're going to do our premiere for the Back to the Farm, which is our second channel that we have. No potlucks for me. I've seen plenty of nasty women go to the bathroom and not wash their hands.
Yeah, and
Good point, Kathy.
we were one of the potlucks I was at my current job. This lady picked up something spilled on the floor, like where everybody was walking. She cleaned it up with the sponge that she was washing dishes with, and then went right back to washing dishes. Yeah, it was. That pretty much was the last time I ate a potluck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Okay, there's the link.
All right, so let's all
We're gonna
click
go
on
over
the
there.
link and we'll see y'all there.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.